I'm calling this unrequited love. I think most of us, and I know especially me, I've experienced unrequited love a lot in my life, especially when I was really stupid, didn't have my head on straight. I remember in particular there was this a cheerleader in high school. Of course, she was very popular, and I wasn't as popular. I was generally liked, kind of the middle road person, which is kind of wimpy sometimes, but I was head over heels in love with her in my head, my mind, my imagination. And I would have done somersaults to get her attention. I would dress a certain way just because I know she might be impressed, but she wasn't. Or she was, she never showed it. But she treated me like a little pet brother or something like that. Anyway, that's just one case. There's many others, but I think a lot of us have experienced it. And I use it as an introduction because what I'm talking about is love that is always requited, always returned, always there for us, and that's Jesus' love. And isn't that a beautiful thing? I don't have to shave for Jesus. I don't have to be dressed a certain way. I don't have to act a certain way. He doesn't like sin. Don't get me wrong there. No sin. But we'll get to that in a minute. But he takes me as I am, and he loves me as I am because he made me as I am. And that's a wonderful thing. And he's always ready to return my love tenfold, 20-fold, 1,000-fold. Um, I don't have to wait for him to return my calls. He's always there, happy and ready to listen. In fact, he's like sitting in a chair right next to my bed, ready to talk all the time. And that's a beautiful thing. Um, if I do make a mistake, if I do sin, I don't have to worry about, like with a girlfriend, will she forgive me? Will she, will she let me back into her good graces? No, I know if I'm sincere in my repentance, he's ready to forgive quickly, more quickly than I can even imagine, and embrace me again and love me fully. He never stopped loving me. And he's always aware, always aware. These people in relationships where the love's not returned, they're not even aware that you're there, but he's always aware. And he's always interested in everything we say, everything we do. And it's a constant love. It's a reliable love that's never going to fade, never going to go away. We can throw it away, but that's on us. It's never him. Sometimes he will test our love, yes. And he'll seem withdrawn, but he's not. He's just right there. We just aren't as aware of his presence as we normally are. But that's still returning love. That's still requited love. So, you know what? I got tired of the games. I got tired of the what they call dating games and all that nonsense. I got tired. And this applies to friendships too. I had friends that I practically hero worshiped. No thanks. Jesus is my hero. Jesus is my everything now. And if he brought someone into my life down the road and said, although I'm getting older, this would be a good match for you. I'm not saying I would reject that because that's his plan. Of course not. And it might be what's good for me. But I don't wait for it. And he's number one no matter who comes into my life. He'll always be number one now. And I try to return his love at least this much uh, in relation to the love that he's always giving me. But that's the wonderful thing about a relationship with Jesus. The love's always there. It never goes away. It never fades. And it's always strengthening, encouraging, something to depend on. Life and death, he's there in every situation. Rely on him.